I know Cognizant exam is on the corner and you want to ace it. Recently you appeared for your communication round and I know whoever watched my video will definitely qualify for their respective cluster. So in this video, I will cover the most asked or repeated pattern in previous year times. I gathered all the problems of technical sections. Okay, so this is the very first video, so we'll take it in easy medium stuff, but I recommend you to have a pen paper with you because in this particular video we'll cover SQL and much types of questions based on technical stuff. So do mark each and every answer which is right, wrong, so that you can take count what all things you know and in which aspect you need to prepare. So I am Aditya and you are watching Prime Coding. In this video, we'll solve Cognizant Complete Technical Assessment, which will help you to ace your Cluster OA exam. Now, coding in Python, okay? So you will get query, database, MySQL problems, SQL commands, DDL. It's a totally subjective, just a written, okay? It's totally depend upon each cluster of different languages. So DDL, DML, DCL, TCL, understanding constraints and their types. What is this, Aditya? What do you mean by it? Guys, in this particular thing, I'm letting you know about the syllabus because in the very first, I'm letting you know about the syllabus. If you're not confident with, stop this videos right away and start watching the SQL one shot. You will get the intuition of all these topics. Then only you can able to get good marks in this assessment. Okay. Now, the knowledge in MCQ which is required when we'll be covering in this particular thing, which will be Unix commands, shell scripting, data warehouse basics, ETL and cloud fundamentals. Guys, in behalf of you, me and my team searched a lot on the internet and gathered all the problem, fetching out the repeating patterns and just putting up so you, because many people were requesting me on my Telegram channel. If you have not joined it, we have at most, or we have 20k, at most 20k candidates in our Prime Coding community where they are open to help each other. So if you have any issues want to rectify, I'm also there. I will rectify it. Otherwise, our brilliant mind is ready to help you out. So if you have not joined, the link in the description. Okay. So very first question: how do you create table name student with the column ID number and name text? As this type of question you can expect in your Cognizant exam where you need to write your query. So query 2 should be very accurate and to the point. So we know the syntax of creating a table. Is it create, now table? What is a table name that we need to create? It's a students or student, whatever you want to. But as question mentioned, so do follow that. So create table students. Now what is a 2 parameter? We have an ID which would be in the integer format, and for keeping it unique and not null values, you should provide it as a primary key, or it's totally depend upon you, whatever you want to, because in this they don't state about the constraints. Okay. And what else you need to do? You need to add it as here is name varchar 255. Now 255, great. So colon will not come here, it will come here. Okay. Now the next question that I want to ask you is, or the next question can be framed in your exam would be, what is the difference between varchar and char? So what I mean to tell you is, if let's say you initialized a varchar and you initialize a char. Okay, let me write so that you will get an intuitive knowledge of varchar and char. So if you initialize varchar of 20 space and char to 20 space, the memory will be allocated in varchar only respective to the length of the particular character. Okay, let's say Adi. Okay, so Adi has 3 letters, so only 3 letters out of 20 would be allocated, and the 17 space is still free. It is not being used. But if you append the same name here, Adi, it will allocate 20 space irrespective of the length of the letters or word. Okay, so yeah, so it is better to use varchar every time, which is space efficient as well. So always focus on varchar writing. Okay, so basically we usually provide 255 so that the range of whole word would be 255. It will not exceed that because it can exceed the range of 20. I hope you got this point. So yeah, let's see the solution as well. So create table students, ID int, name varchar 50, and explanation would be this if you want to read it, what actually happening here. So +1 mark if you mark this question right. Is it? Now the second problem, which is insert data into table, which is a DML command. Why I'm mentioning DML is because in the exam, you may get a MCQ where you need to state the command comes into DML. So insert is one of the command that comes into the DML family. Great. So how do you insert a new student with ID equivalent to 1 and name is Alex? So if you know the syntax of inserting a data into a table, it would be very easy. So insert into what table that we recently created in the very first question, which is students. And the next is the schema. It is totally dependable, but I would highly recommend you to write the schema. So ID, name. Now what else that you need to put? You need to put the value. As 1 is an integer, I don't need to put the quotation mark, but in LX I need to. So this is the particular syntax to append a data into my database or insert a data into my database. As you can see, insert into ID values would be 1 and Alex. Fantastic. Okay, if you want to go through the explanation, you can go through it. +1 marks again. So how do you change the name of the student with the ID to 1? Alice. Okay, great. So here, if they're asking about the DML operation again, so update is the hint. So now you need to use the update keyword here. So update, now here table will not come or update table. It will come update table name directly. Update table name students. What I need to do? I need to set what? The ID is equivalent to 1. Okay, change the name. Okay, I need to set the name. Okay, so ID will not come. Set name is equivalent to Alice. Okay, where it is given where my ID is equivalent to 1. So this would be the syntax to update the ID equivalent to 1 and set their name to Alice, whatever we have just now. Okay, so yes, update student set name Alice where ID is equivalent to 1. So as I state in the early stages as well, you might think for most of them who are brilliant, they would think, okay, these questions are very easy. So try to grab it, try to score much marks in this assessment. But in the next series, like next assessment series, the question level would be high. So do prepare it. Okay. So yeah, this is a correct answer which match with our query. So again, +1 mark if you mark this query right. And we have a given explanation. We found the student ID with ID 1 and changed the name of Alex to Alice. Okay, fantastic. Now, delete data DML. So again, we till now what are DML commands we covered? Insert, update. Now we are here with delete. So how do you delete a student with ID equivalent to 1 from the students table? Okay, so yeah, what I need to do is I need to use a delete keyword here. Now delete from students where ID is equivalent to 1. So this would be the correct syntax because we know that delete. Now where I need to delete from where? Students. There is a table where we need to find the ID is equivalent to 1 and just delete the particular row. Okay, so this is the particular syntax that we need to do. Now let's see what would be the correct query. So delete from students where ID equivalent to 1. So explanation, we remove the student whose ID is 1 from the table. Imagine that taking a card out of the box. Fantastic. So set a primary key constraint that we already did in our very first problem. So how do you make sure each ID in the students table is unique and cannot be empty? So if you want to make it unique and cannot be empty, then definitely you will use primary key. But there is a homework for you. Let me know in the comment section what is the difference between unique and primary key. Okay, so yeah, I hope you know about unique key as well. Okay, so do check that out. Now, let me know that. So just a simple difference that we created in the first thing I wrote in the very early stage, but here this is the question that popped in recent times. So do check that out. So name is workat50 again, and the explanation will remain the same as I said in the very first problem. So I hope you got this. Again, +1 marks for free. So use SQL operator. How do you select all students with ID greater than 5? Very easy question. If you want to select all data, so select star from where I need to select from my students table. Fantastic. Where my what? ID should be greater than 5. So ID should be greater than 5. And this is a very easy query that you need to write. And I hope you again mark this question right because I need all of you to score full on full in this particular test. But I will challenge you to let me know how much you scored. So yeah, +1 marks again, whatever you got it. If you got it wrong, either the semicolon mistake, don't cheat me. Okay, subtract it from your particular marks if you want to be very strict with your marking scheme. Otherwise 0. Okay, so the finds all student whose ID is bigger than 5. It's like picking cards from the box where the number are more than 5. Fantastic. So use SQL functions. Now the functions comes into picture. How do you find the total number of students? Now total number of students after reading it, directly into my mind, the aggregation functions come into picture. I hope you know about aggregation function because it's a trendy question asked in interview as well. So in the students table, so we need to find everything. So select is the key that we need to use. Can you let me know which type of command select is in the comment section? Do let me know. So total will be happened using count star method. From where I need to do? From students I need to do. From students I need to find the count, total number of students. Where yeah, that's the thing. Okay, great. So this is the particular syntax of this particular question. Is that? Yeah. Select count star from students. Okay, +1 again for marking this question. Right. Explanation. The count functions counts how many students there are in the box. Fantastic. Now, using joins. Okay, joins comes to the picture which most of the people are scared of. But stay with me, this question is not that hard, not that easy. I will let you know how we can write join query in very, very easy manner. Okay, so how do you show all students? All students. So I got to know there is a student data and their grades from grades table using join. Now I know that if they are relating the student table with grades, then definitely there would be a relation of primary key and foreign key. Okay, so I will create another circle having grades and having students as this. Okay, so I need to return all the students which has a corresponding grades with it. Okay, so with join I will choose simple inner join. Is it? So now how I can write this code is select. What I need to find? I need to find all students to show all students and their grades from a grade table. So all students. So S dot, I would say name. Okay, name and G dot grade. Fantastic. From where I need to do? From. Now in this case, I need to use both of the table and simultaneously I need to use join. So what I will use join here is, let's see. So students is the table that I'm gonna use, and why I use S such as a aliases. Okay, so S join. Okay, please join what? Grade. Okay, so grade G. Now on what basis? Okay, simple, like English. What do you need to select? I select the name and the grade. Now from where I need to select? From student, and please join the grade as well because question asked me to do that. I did. Now on what basis you are connecting both of the table? Let me know the common instance. I will let you know. The common instance will be S dot student ID, which in the students table we must have a student ID which is relatable or same in the grade as well. So equivalent to S dot student or G dot SID. So this will do my work and find me all the name and the grade associated with all the students. I hope you got this. Now it's totally depend upon you. If you want to print all the data, you can use star as well. You will get all the informations of student and the respective grade, and whatever you want to print. It's just a simple change in the select statement. I hope it is pretty clear to you. So let's see the correct option. So select students.name, grades.grade. It's totally depend upon if you want to use the table name directly or if you want to use the aliasing. Okay, if the features is given to you, do use that. So from students, join grades on students.id equivalent to grades.students.id. Fantastic. So basically from what you need to select, from which table you are gonna select. Okay, I am considering student. Now which join? Let me know the join operation as well. So join, then next table, on what basis that you need to do, and any other conditions if you have. So in this case, we don't have any condition. That's why I'm not using anywhere or any subqueries. Fantastic. So explanation. This joins links the student table with the grade table based on the table's ID, student's ID. It's like matching students with their report card. Fantastic. Subquery, use of subquery. How do you find the name of the student with the highest ID? Now, I gave you the hint about subquery. Do let me know whether you are able to write the subquery. But I will let you know the very easy way to write this query, because using subquery, the query time would be increased. But if you are able to write a query which will take less time, it is very nice for you. Okay, so what I need to select is I need to select the name. Okay, so I will select the name as question states. Fantastic. Now on what basis? From the students. Okay, I need to write the location as well. So please get me the name from the students table. On what basis? On the highest ID. And how you will find the ID? If you yes, sort it according to descending. Okay, so I will use order by operation here. Order by, please sort my particular list as per DSC. Okay. And what I need to do next is just put the limit equivalent to 1. Do I am missing something? Do I am missing something here? Yes, I am missing here is the ID. Don't you think? Yes. So this is the subquery that the question state, which is very easy name from students where ID is select max ID from students, or this is the query without using subquery. So if the question asks you to use or write a query without using subquery, you are also equipped with it, and you are also equipped with the subqueries. I hope you got the intuition behind this particular query. Is it create a view? A very easy problem, but do check that out how you can create procedure and trigger as well. And do let me know in the comment section what's the difference between view and triggers. Okay, so yeah, create. Okay, so I'm very enthusiastic, so that's why I'm directly writing the code, but this is not the case that you need to do. So how do you create a view that shows only the students with a greater than 5? Okay, so then it is very easy. So create, what I need to create view. Okay, I will create view. Now I need to give a name for the view. So student view, I would say. Now how, on what cases? As create a view as per the query that we're gonna write. This is the line. Please create a view. So create view name. On what basis? As in and this basis I will write. So select what I need to do, only students with greater than. Okay, so students would be star from where I need to do, from the students table I need to find, and or where the ID is greater than 5. So this is the respective query of this particular question, and I guess we are right. So create view student view as select star from students where ID is greater than 5. Fantastic. Explanation is a view is like a window into a part of the table. Here we only show the table whose ID is bigger than 5. Now in the runtime, if you want to rerun this particular query, you just need to select star from student view. It will do the same task. Okay, totally dependable, and it reduces the code as well. Fantastic. So now let's discuss Shandip, Shubham, Adesh, Varun, these candidates who recently cracked Accenture, Capgemini, Cognizant, TCS, Prime Digital Ninja roles. So you can be the next. For that, you need to take a one-to-one session from Prime Coding, because we have a success rate of 19%, and you can be the next who will crack the respective interview that you got shortlisted for, because it contains 1 hour of extensive and comprehensive session in which it includes your technical test, your coding test, your vocabulary test, your representation skill test, and much more analysis will happen in this 1 hour of session. Resume review, where I will let you know all your weakness, how you need to create your resume such a way that you will impress your interviewer, and personalized feedback depend upon your mock session. What all things that you need to improve, how you can improve your communication, what things that you are lagging, what is your weakness and how you can overcome from it, what would be your future guidance. Everything would be given in the suggestion for future improvement, such as roadmap, mentorship, doubt solving, motivation, guidance, and much more. For that, just head on to the primecoding.in, find your respective company plan, and book. We will meet you in your session and make your interview opportunity converted to the offer letter, so that you can make your parents proud. Okay, so which command is used to list all files and directories in Unix? You guess I will miss this topic? No guys, I will cover it. So Unix, ls cd rm pwd. It is for passwords, for remove, it's for going to a directory. Ls will help me to visit or to see everything at a one instance. Yes, so used to list all files and directly we use ls. So ls is the right option, but I will not leave you. I will let you know about all these stuffs, because in the future they can ask you about cd rm and pd. So let's check it out. So ls command is to list files, directories in the current directory. Okay, it helps you to see what's inside a folder. The cd change directory command allows you to navigate between the directories. Fantastic. It changes your current working directory to the another specified directory. Okay, so the rm, which is remove command, deletes file on directories. Okay, be careful while using this, as it permanently removes files. Now the homework for you would be how you can delete a file using rm, because in the Cognizant exam, when we are tiling all the problems, I saw that there was a problem where they ask you which particular command is right according to the rm command, where you need to remove a file. So do check that out. It will definitely help you in your upcoming Cognizant exam. So PWT print working directory. Okay, I was wrong there. Print working directory command shows full path of the current directory you are working in. Fantastic. So helping you understand your location within the file system. So if you worked in this Unix or Linux system, there would be very hard to find actually where you are from if you're continuously navigating in the different folders. Okay, so it will help you to get about your current location. Where are you currently? Now, how do you create a new file in Unix using a command? So if you want to create a new file, just touch it. Yes, touch is the right option. What would be the scene? But I will let you know the rest as well. The concat command is used to display the contents of a file. It can also be used to combine multiple files and display them together. Fantastic. But are you forgetting to give you +1 marks if you solve this problem correctly? If you are, please do give you. Okay. The touch command creates an empty file. If the file already exists, it updates this modification timestamp without changing the file content. I hope you got it. This is a very important point because in the future, you can expect the problem is what is the specification or the feature if the file is already exists and you created the same file using a touch keyword. So you need to know about this definition and you are good to go. So the mkdir make directory command creates a new directory folder. Your specify name of the directory you want to create. MB, which is move command, is used to move or rename files and directories. You can move a file to another location or to rename it entirely. Fantastic. What symbol is used to represent the current user home directory in Unix? So it is stilla, guys. A is the right option, which is stilla. Symbol is a shorthand for current user home directory where there are personal files are stored. Again, +1 marks if you mark this question right. So what is the default shell used in most Unix based system? Default shell. If you ever used in your VS Code and click on the number of terminals you have, then definitely you will end up getting bash as an option, but bash also has a full form. You know it. I guess most of the people don't know. We'll let you know it. So bash is a bond again shell. So it is the most commonly used shell in the Unix shell system, helping user to interact with the system via commands. I hope you know it somewhere. Think. It may be Git. Let me know. Okay, so in shell scripting, which symbol is used to comment out a line? Simple guys, simple. It is a hashtag. So yeah, hashtag symbol is used to write comments in the shell script. These lines are not executed and are used to explain the script. Fantastic. What does the term ETL? If you are from data analytics background, data analysis background, if you have done some of the data analysis stuff, you might know about ETL. So for in the data warehousing, extract transfer load, no. Extract transform load, no. It is execute. Extract transform load, yes. It makes sense. I don't need to check else. So C is the right option. So ETL stands for extract, transform, load, which refers to the process of getting data from the sources, transforming it as needed requirement of the problem, and loading it into the data warehouses. Now we started talking about warehouse. So the next question is regarding the warehouse. So which of the following is not a type of data warehouse? Enterprise data warehouse, operational data store, data mart, data structure is not a data warehouse. It's a technique to manipulate data. Is it? So yeah. The correct option would be D. Let's check that out. Yes. So explanation. Enterprises data warehouses, operational data stores, and data marts are all types of data warehouses, while a data structure refers to how data is organized in memory. Easy question, very easy problem. Now again, I will not leave you on the data warehouse problems. Okay. What is the primary purpose of a data mart? Okay, to store all complete data in one place. No, every data do the same. To store a subset of data for a specific business unit. Yes, it makes sense. To store operational data, to backup data. No. The right option as for me is B, and let's check that out. Yes, the B is the right option. So +1 mark again for marking this question right. So data mart holds focused data that serves the need of a specific department or group within a company, such as sales or marketing. Fantastic. What is the one of the major advantages of using cloud computing? Okay. Data is stored only on local machines. User need to buy their own hardware. It provides scalable resources as needed. Data cannot be accessed from different locations. So using cloud computing, what are stuffs it will get you? So don't you think it provides scalable resources whenever I need. That's the particular thing that every company is looking for, and even I am also looking for. So yes, C is the right option. Cloud computing allows user to scale resources up to their requirement. It may be horizontal scaling or something. Okay, so which is a business on pay model, that we're making it cost effective. Whatever you use, you need to pay. Which cloud computing platform provides a platform for developer to build and deploy application without wasting time? PaaS is the right option because it provides platform to us. So yes, PaaS is the right option. You can go through the explanation. Okay, so a unique and previous year coding question. Let's start this. But I will not continue this in this particular video. Why? Because it will go like 1 hour or 2 hour of single video, but I don't want to. This is a spoiler for the next video. If you want it, do let me know in the comment. But I will not leave you like this. I will show you the spoiler of all the most asked frequently based problems, which will help you to crack the company. But if you are eager to solve problems, here is a sheet which has top 30 coding question which were mostly asked, and all these were asked in previous year questions. So we find out from multiple websites, from few of the premium sites as well, so that it will help you to get everything at a single place and you can prepare for your upcoming Cognizant assessment. So definitely do check that out, because few problems are also being repeated and I will cover in the next video as per your demand. Please like this video. If this video hits 200 like, definitely the coding sheet video will come, or the coding solution which I just showed you, I will put the solution of all on that problem. So do comment down the homeworks that I given and the particular thing that you need or not. Okay, so if you want to prepare for TCS NQT, Accenture, Capgemini, Cognizant, you are at the right place, because you will find a number of resources to prepare and crack your off-campus or on-campus company opportunities. So thanks for watching. If you are watching till now, do consider subscribing this channel, like this video if you are not, and do share with your friends so that your friend can do something in their career. We'll meet you with a new video soon.